welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing my labor and delivery story. It's actually been quite a while. I had my son a month ago today, and I know I said in my last video that I was going to try and film the birth and all that fun stuff, but in the heat of the moment, the last thing I was kind of thinking of was the camera to record, so I'm just gonna have to talk about it instead. Again, I was gonna try and get this up earlier, but just all the recovering and getting used to having a baby, I'm finally starting to get back to normal, so I thought I would do it now. So yeah, I was scheduled. I was scheduled to be induced May the 6th, and actually that night I was starting to have, or the night before I was starting to have contractions, so it was a Saturday I was scheduled to be induced, and on the Friday night I was having contractions. Nothing serious though, so I kind of just left it off. And then the morning of Saturday, it was around 3, 4 in the morning, I was getting really bad contractions and I was like, we should probably go to the hospital. So we went. It was around 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning. Me and my fiance went in. Sorry, he has the hiccups right now, so if you hear that in the background, sorry. So we went in and they put me in a room. Found out that my water broke actually. I had no idea when. So apparently it was broken for a few days. And then okay, hold on a second. He is hiccuping like crazy. Okay, sorry about that. I had to grab him because he has the hiccups like crazy and you're getting all cranky, aren't you? Yeah. But anyway, so we went in at 5 o'clock. They put me in a room and I found out that my water broke. I was scheduled to go on Pitocin, so they made me walk around for about 3 hours just to see if I could get things going myself, since I was having a bit of contractions. And then, oh goodness, are you trying to poop? 9 o'clock came and they started me on Pitocin, and I was basically just walking around on that for 3 more hours, and my contractions started getting really bad since the Pitocin obviously makes things move pretty quickly. And they checked me and I found out I was only at a 3, and I was already in the hallway holding on to the railing in the hallway, crying my eyes out because it hurt so bad. And I thought I had a high pain tolerance, but no, I did not. Well, I asked to go on the epidural and they basically told me it's not a good idea since it slows things down and I'm only at a 3. But I said, yeah, no, I'm getting the epidural because this is hurting. And so they decided to give me the epidural. About a half an hour passed and I said that I felt like pressure down there, something felt weird. So they checked me again and I was at a 9.5. So I went from a 3.5 to 4, and then from a 4 to a 9.5 in half an hour. So that kind of got me a little anxious. I started to get pretty worried because I didn't think I would go from, you know, a 4 to a 9.5 in half an hour. But I did. So I started practice pushing. That was for about 20 minutes. And actually my doctor, the nurse that was taking care of me, told my doctor to go do her thing because she didn't think anything was gonna happen for a while. And I wasn't messing around. I was pushing pretty hard. So, because I wanted him out. So I was pushing, the doctor left, and all of a sudden the nurse was like, oh, his head is there, his head is there. So she had to call the doctor back because I was pushing pretty hard and I wanted him out. So, oh, what's wrong? So she came rushing back just in time because he was already out. There we go. And then, so she came back. I pushed for about half an hour, I'd say, and he was out. And honestly, the epidural is amazing. I honestly did not feel him at all. I could feel when to push, which was great. And I mean, I felt like his head come out, but it wasn't painful at all. The contractions were 10 times worse than him coming out. So I give props to those who can do it without an epidural, because I was only at a 3 and I was almost hunched over on the floor dying. And then yeah, so he was born on Saturday, May 6th at 5:32 p.m. and he weighed 9 pounds 3 ounces and he was 21 inches long. Yeah, that's about it. I will, oh, he's asleep now. I'll show you guys quickly what he looks like here in a second. But yeah, I got a 2nd degree tear, and that's all healed up nicely too. I'm trying to think what else. Oh yeah, and before he actually, oh goodness, you're just smiling. Before he actually, I started pushing, when they checked me, he was faced up. So that was scary too, because I thought I was gonna need a C-section, and not that I'm against it or anything, but I was kind of scared to go into a major surgery, so that was scary. But he managed to flip over himself, so everything worked out good. And yeah, to be honest, I was super nervous to give birth, but it was, not to sound, I don't know, like bragging, but it was honestly it was pretty easy. Not gonna lie, for me anyway. My birth was very easy actually, so I'm pretty thankful for that. Even my whole pregnancy was pretty easy as well. So yeah, I'm gonna do a 1 month update here. I'm gonna film that and post it probably tomorrow or the next day. And yeah, so that is my labor and delivery story. If you want, you can leave a like, comment, and subscribe to my channel for more vlogs, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye guys. And I realized I turned off the camera before I showed you him. I'm awfully tired, so I'm losing my mind. But he's sleeping, so I'm probably gonna wake him up, but oh well. Oh yeah, I know. Oh, I know. So this is him. This is little Marcus. Say hi, Bubba. Yeah. You're just grumpy today, aren't you? Yeah. But yeah, that's him. So I will do a 1 month update, and stay tuned for that. Bye guys.